If you are a good skier, you probably went to ski school. If you are allowed to drive a car, you probably took driving lessons. But have you ever learned to consciously direct your attention? Most people have never learned this. My name is Matthieu Hess. I am the founder of Myndspot, and I warmly welcome you to the mindfulness session at the Movevo Move Days 2025. Your attention is your most important asset. Depending on where it is, it largely determines what you experience, how you feel, and also how productive you are. Modern studies show that, for example, on average, we only pay attention to a task for 47 seconds at work, and then another distraction occurs. From a neurological point of view, a focus time of 28 minutes would be ideal. This is how long the brain needs to get into the flow. The good thing is that we can train ourselves to stay focused on a task. If we don't manage to do this, the brain loses energy every time it has to change its focus. And we can avoid this by consciously practicing mindfulness, which focuses on this ability to stay focused. There are various methods for practicing this. One approach is to consciously learn new things, such as a new language or how to play a new musical instrument, or to solve tricky tasks. Riddles, puzzles, sudokus. These also help to develop attention. What we are doing today is an exercise in a breathing meditation technique, and I'll show you exactly how it works here on the flip chart. We will deliberately focus attention on one point. And in today's exercise, that is the breath, and you will focus your attention on the breath. I will guide you through the exercise step by step. And while you are observing your breath, you will notice that at some point your attention wanders. Most likely it wanders off to thoughts. The thoughts can be about the future or the past or other places. As soon as you notice this, your task is to bring your attention back to your breathing. Then you are back to breathing. And at some point, you realize that your attention is wandering again. Maybe you feel like a cup of coffee. When you realize that, bring your attention back to your breathing until again the attention wanders. Maybe to your cell phone. You feel like someone is trying to reach you and you want to pick up your cell phone. When that happens, bring your attention back to your breathing. What happens next? At some point, attention wanders again. Regarding sounds. You may hear music from your surroundings. You may hear music in your head. Whatever happens, bring your attention back to your breathing. And then you are breathing for as long as possible, and at some point your attention wanders again. Perhaps to the long to-do list that is still waiting for you today, resolve to bring your attention back to your breathing during this exercise as well. You may already recognize the pattern. It will be a matter of bringing your attention back to your breath, no matter what distractions you experience. And now I have another secret ingredient for you that makes the whole thing easier. Stick with this practice no matter how difficult it is. Kind, calm, patient, and gentle with yourself. We will now do this exercise together. You can also observe that there are different phases, and from a neurological point of view, you can see that different areas of the brain are responsible for each of these phases. When you are focused, that is the prefrontal cortex. It is there to help you act consciously, for example, to consciously observe your breathing. When your attention wanders, then the default mode network is responsible. This is active when we are lost in thought during daydreaming. And when you then recognize that the daydreaming is there again, then the so-called salience network is responsible. The brain network, the network that is active when you consciously perceive something. When you consciously bring your attention back to your breathing, the executive network is active. And this exercise is about training the various networks. They are like a muscle. If you practice recognizing where your attention is at any given moment and consciously, kindly, and patiently directing your attention back to your breathing, this skill will become stronger day by day. We'll do this together. You can sit down. And now for the practical part. You can adjust your seat to a relaxed, comfortable, and upright position. You can also let your eyes close and then just take a deep breath and arrive. Make sure the body is relaxed. That is, arms and shoulders loose. And make sure that your face is friendly from the start. Maybe with a smile on your lips. To focus attention for this exercise, we will step by step from the outside in, guide the attention from the outside world to the point you're breathing. So to start, bring your attention to the sounds. What do you hear around you? Maybe some noise from the street. Maybe the ticking of a clock. Voices in the next room. What do you hear? From the surroundings, now bring your attention to the body. What sensations can you perceive right now? Maybe there are warm spots, or cool, maybe tense body parts or very relaxed ones. What do you feel? And then see where you feel the breath. Where are sensations that are synchronized with the breath, with breathing in and out? And that is the point on which you now focus your attention. And that is the point to which you then repeatedly bring it back. Observe the sensations at this one point, moment by moment, where you can feel your breath well. Watch the breath from beginning to end. The transition to the next breath, and also that one again from start to finish. And at some point, you realize that your attention is no longer on your breathing. And now it is your task to find out what the distraction is. Is it a thought, a sound, maybe a physical sensation or an inner image? Identify what it is and then make a conscious decision to patiently and gently bring attention back to the breath. Where is the attention now? And what is the inner attitude? If you succeed in being friendly and patient, to be understanding, observe your breath moment by moment. Observe moment by moment the attention. Make sure you know at every moment whether your attention is on breathing or a distraction. If it is distracted, realize the type of distraction and bring attention back to the breath. Finally, you can let go of your breath again and relax your attention completely. They can be expanded in all directions. Let go of everything. Your attention is like a muscle. You can tense it, but also to relax and unwind. So let your attention flow quite relaxed in all directions. Relax. And then you can lead the body again. Deliberately take a few invigorating, soothing breaths. And when you're ready, maybe gently rotate your shoulders, move your fingers, come back to your surroundings, and then open your eyes when you are ready. And you can do this exercise like this, sitting as a formal exercise. But you can also ask yourself the question at work, while skiing, while driving, where is your attention? And then determine whether your thoughts are somewhere else or in the here and now. Have fun directing attention.